On October 4, 1988, Derrick Rose was brought into the world by his mother, Brenda Rose, who gave birth to a healthy baby boy in the Chicago neighborhood of Englewood. Rose got his start in the game of basketball by watching and learning from his older brothers, Dwayne, Reggie, and Alan. Rose had a lot of potential even when he was a child, so his mother and his older brothers did their best to protect him from the dangers of the South Side, which included drugs and gangs. Around the 8th grade, Rose began making a name for himself, and soon everyone wanted a piece of him. You had to make your way through the brothers first. They chose his high school since it had the least dangerous walking paths and many people who could keep an eye on him. Career. Rose attended Simeon Career Academy, where he averaged 25 points, 9 assists, 8.8 rebounds, and 3.4 steals per game. During that season, he was ranked as the third best point guard in the league, after only Chris Paul and TJ Ford. Rose's skills earned him a spot on the Memphis Tigers basketball team, where he scored 15 points per game and helped lead the team all the way to the national championship game. Derrick entered his name into consideration for the draft in 2008, and the Chicago Bulls used the first selection in the draft to choose him. He entered into a rookie contract worth $10 million over the course of 2 years. His breakthrough season came the year after he was named Rookie of the Year and made an appearance in the All-Star game for the first time. Derrick Rose, who was only 22 years old when he won the MVP award, set a record by averaging 25 points per game while leading the Bulls to 62 victories. Rose became the third player in NBA history, following Michael Jordan and LeBron James, to finish a single season with a total of 2,000 points scored and 600 assists. Talk about killing it. Rose was a phenomenon and was widely considered to be one of the most interesting players in the competition. Because of his outstanding performance, the Bulls decided to exercise his third and fourth year options, which were worth $4 million and $5.5 million respectively. After that, Rose sealed the deal by inking a massive extension worth $94 million over the next 5 years. That works out to roughly $18 million in salary every single year on average. The majority of us are aware of the 2 injuries that occurred shortly after that. Following a series of operations and rehabilitation, he was offered 1-year contracts with other teams, including Cleveland and Minnesota. His new contract with the Detroit Pistons is for 2 years and $15 million. He had an 18 and 14-point average for them. His value increased, and the New York Knicks have decided to re-sign him. Rose signed a contract worth $43 million over the next 3 years, and it won't expire until the end of 2024, when he'll be 36 years old. Even though D. Rose has dealt with injuries pretty much every year, we are relieved that he is still able to make a contribution. Overall, he's been selected for 3 different All-Star teams, and he definitely would have been one of the best point guards in the history of the game. In addition to that, he was a member of the United States basketball team that triumphed at the FIBA World Cup in 2010 and again in 2014. Now that we have a basic understanding of Derrick's basketball history, let's take a look at how he adds to those stacks. Endorsements and investments. Not only does Derrick rely on his enormous income to pay the bills, but he also brings in a significant amount of money via endorsements. Derrick signed a 14-year shoe deal with Adidas worth a staggering $185 million. With additional perks including $6 million in annual royalties, $250,000 to $300,000 a year to his brother, and donating $150,000 to an AAU team of Rose's choice. The Adizero Rose 1 was the first shoe in Rose's signature brand of sneakers that he designed in collaboration with Adidas. Additionally, the 10s and the red D Rose 6 are favorites of ours. In addition to that, Rose is an ambassador for Wilson Sporting Goods, Skull Candy, and Powerade. In addition to that, he's featured on the cover of NBA 2K13. Giordano's Pizzeria, which is located in Chicago, is another business in which Rose has invested. Derrick has also been very successful with his investments. He's the proprietor of the Rose Auto Spa franchise of car washes, which has 5 sites. The worth of the chain of car washes is approximately $2.5 million. Rose also had an investment in the Westside BMW dealership located in Chicago, which specializes in high-end automobiles. The automobile dealership is estimated to be worth $6 million. Cars. If you want to be a star in the game, you need to have fancy cars, don't you think? After Derrick collected his first paycheck from the NBA, he dropped $110,000 on a Maserati Gran Turismo. In addition to that, he maintains his authenticity with his Bugatti Veyron. This baby has an 8.0-liter 4-turbocharged W16 engine and can reach a high speed of 268 miles per hour. If you're talking about a car with some heat, this one has it. He paid a staggering $1.7 million for this beast, which is completely ridiculous. In addition to that, Rose has the key to a functional Ford F450, a Mustang, a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, and a 2016 Bentley Continental GT Speedster are among the other vehicles that have been said to have been seen with him behind the wheel. House. Derrick is the proud owner of a unit in Trump Towers, Chicago that spans 3,100 square feet and is located on the 84th level. This facility can be found in Northbrook, Illinois, not too far from the Bulls practice facility. It features a total of 4 bedrooms as well as 4 bathrooms. The facility features a spa, a sauna, and a steam room, and it has breathtaking views of Lake Michigan. After Donald Trump's victory in the election, he came under increasing pressure to sell his home. Despite this, he made the decision to keep the location because of how convenient it was for him. This location is ideal for Derrick to rest his head because the majority of the patrons are tourists from out of town, and as a result, they're unaware of who he is. This affords Derrick a degree of discretion in his day-to-day contacts with other people. Tattoos. Rose has a lot of tattoos, but I picked out a few of my favorites to show you. On his throat is a tattoo that reads Godspeed and features a triangle. He has a wizard holding a ball, giving reference to his grandmother's nickname, Houdini. In addition, he has memorabilia of Martin Luther King Jr. and Bruce Lee. Derrick went on a tattoo binge not long ago and ended up getting not 1, not 2, but 5 tattoos in the space of a week. The first was a tattoo of characters on his fingers, and the second was an eagle on his neck. The phrase, "taking that pain for a little gain," comes to mind. Charity. D. Rose has made a lot of choices in his life, but the one he will never forget is deciding to have an influence through his foundation. He established the D. Rose Foundation with the intention of assisting the underprivileged in developing new abilities and establishing vital relationships in their communities. In addition to this, he established the Rose Scholars Program, which is a scholarship program with the goal of providing high school students with the opportunity they require to turn their aspirations into a reality. Derrick has also contributed to a variety of charitable causes, such as paying for the funerals of victims of gun violence, and he has given a donation of $1 million to the Chicago-based nonprofit organization After School Matters, which is dedicated to providing after-school and summer programs for adolescents. For a very long time, Rose has been having a significant and positive influence on the people in his neighborhood. Love life. Since he was accused of gang rape in relation to his baby mom, Mika Reese, life has been rather hectic for him. Early on in Derrick Rose's career, they became parents to their son, Derrick Rose Jr. They were together for a short time before ending their romance. Thereafter, Derrick began a relationship with Alana Anderson, an entrepreneur and fitness influencer. She manages a firm that sells fitness clothes under the name Keep It Cute Fitness and has over 300,000 followers on Instagram. The couple secretly tied the knot in 2018 and have been going strong as a couple ever since. They've been together long enough to have produced 2 children, Layla and London. They appear to be content, and they express excitement about the prospect of increasing the amount of time they may spend together after D. Rose retires. Net worth. And this is the time that each and every one of you has been anticipating. What is the value of Derrick Rose? Because of everything that is going on in his life and work, his net worth is estimated to be $90 million. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel for more celebrity and basketball content.